You told me what we're gonna tell you next year. You told me all we're gonna tell you. I'm probably gonna tell you when you're
Does everybody have a warm up?
It's still happening.
We got one right there. Everyone has a different, or not everyone, but there's a few different ones that I passed out. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna get in a group with people who have the same graph as you.
Oh, cool.
And kind of like what we did yesterday, you're gonna come up with a story to go along with your graph. So you guys can get up and find people who have the same graph as you. And in your groups, work on making a story for your graph. Yeah, go see.
Who has the upper my binder.
Keep the one you have. Trading with anybody.
Hey. Sit that.
So you guys are all in the group? You, how many are in this group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Diego, Sam, you guys have? Are you guys by yourselves? You're the only ones with that graph?
We're good.
Let's add some people. Let's have one of you guys.
I'm alone in this corner.
Alright, you guys are here for 5? So you're with them back there at 5? Oh, Ava, you're with them too? Alright, well you guys go back there. Alright, can you guys come up here and join them?
Yeah.
Because they don't have seats to sit in.
Let's go.
Let's see. Ismail, can you join in the conversation, please?
Okay.
Can you get up to that, please?
Oh, it's one of those water slides.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, they're writing.
It's not you.
You guys go up and join your group up front?
They're going.
Yeah, they're with you guys. Alright, so what do you guys think about this graph? You said what? A jogger? Okay. So what would the axes be? What's the x and the y axis? That's the
Hey, can I have a pencil? Yeah.
speed.
The joggers are strong
Good time. That's a lot of times the x-axis would be time. So if you want to make it that, and then if that is time, how would you create a situation that matches that graph?
We could do boats.
A jogger.
Up a hill. Okay. Yeah, that's a good start.
I don't
The
know.
jogger's accelerating up a hill.
Stays out and then you get
Yeah.
more and more votes. And then
So going at
I'm doing the slide one.
So what section of the graph would him be accelerating up a hill? And then what happens in the next part once he's accelerating up a hill? Starts walking? So are you saying he would slow down? Yeah, so if he were to slow down, what would happen on the graph?
It would go back down.
Yeah, right, because the y-axis is speed, so if he slows down, it would go down. But does this go down?
so at the end it goes up.
Good. So once he gets up to the top, he stays at that constant speed. Does that make sense? Cool. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
It's not a water slide. It's a regular
Really
slide.
good. Ooh, okay, so what's the really good idea we had? Economic crisis. All right. So what's going on in our economic crisis?
In 2020, I was rough president from wherever.
Then they got a promotion or they got a raise.
Cool. So it's staying the same through this whole stretch, and then rapid decline. Cool. Okay. Economic crisis. Yeah. I think that was pretty good. Thanks, Diego.
Okay, this one,
basically all my science.
Raw the bottom.
Required class.
Alright, let's stick you with these guys here. Alright, so what are you guys coming up with for this?
I would say there's a child. There's a kid climbing up the slide. We were halfway through, he takes a break because he's tired of climbing. Then he continues to climb until he gets to the top of the slide and then he slides.
Cool. So what are your axes?
Into the well.
What's the X and Y axis represent?
Yes. So right here is height.
Okay.
Height of the slide, yeah, and then this is the time.
Cool.
He fell into a
Match that pretty well. Good job, guys.
a child fell into a well.
What are you guys doing for this?
Slide, not a
Tricky one.
No, he fell down the
A phone
slide.
charger? Oh, okay, I like that. That's a good one. So the energy's going down.
At a steady pace.
It's a steady pace as you're
That
cool. So
you
the
can't even
Y
see it.
is what? The amount of battery left in the phone?
No,
And then X axis is time.
trust me, chucking him.
I think that makes sense. I hadn't thought of anything like that. That's a good one.
I was gonna do something about stabbing.
Keep it with the phone charger. I think that's a better example. Alright, cool. Thanks, guys. Alright, so it looks like most of these groups are pretty close to finishing. Can I get you guys' attention up here, please? So it looks like everyone's pretty close to finishing. So we're gonna have one member from each group. They're gonna come up and they're gonna show their graph under the document camera and explain what's going on. If you want, you can send up multiple people to explain if you want to go up there in a group. Any volunteers to go first?
Ian, come on. I'll go for my grip, but not first. No.
You'll go for your, how about Ian and Alex both? You guys want to go up there together?
I'll go.
Alright, can you go up to the document camera, put it under the document camera and explain what's going on?
Do you want me to just keep recording and then?
And then we'll put it on afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, let's give Ian our attention.
my mushrooms for LSD, man.
Alright guys, quiet down. Let's give Ian our attention, please.
Okay, so we did our graph on a slide. The y-axis is the height of the slide. The x-axis is the time. So there's a child climbing up a slide right here. And then about halfway through, he gets tired and takes a break on the ladder. And then he starts climbing again until he reaches the top of the slide and then he slides down.
Cool. How did you know, why did you choose that section to take a break?
Because it's a flat line.
Because it's a flat line, so his elevation isn't increasing, right? His height isn't increasing. So it'll just stay the same for that stretch, but time continues to pass on. And then once he has more energy, he keeps climbing back up at a constant rate, and then he slides down when he gets to the top. Cool, I like that example. Thanks, guys. Let's give Ian a round of applause. Alright, any other groups want to go? Alright, how about you guys up front?
Good job.
Diego, you did a good job explaining it to me. Do you want to do it?
Amazing job.
You did an amazing job explaining it. You want to explain it to the whole class?
You want to do it, Diego? Okay, go. Let's go. Come on, Sam.
Yeah, you guys can all go up if you want. That's fine.
Yeah, two back, Sam. Alright, Joshua.
Alright, let's give them our attention, please.
Yeah.
Roman said.
Alright,
Money.
so our graph is about a balance. So we start off with $500, it's flat, nothing happens. And then we have a rapid, what?
Rapid
Decline debit?
Rapid decline debt.
Debt, yeah.
Debt?
Okay, I'll say it. So right now we're over here with a steady company, $500, pretty good income for your job per week, pretty good. Rapid decline suddenly happens and the company's starting to go broke. Bad business marketing, bad executives, bad everything. And then there's an extreme economic crisis right here, and we'll start getting $100 per week.
Bankrupt.
Yeah, basically we're screwed. But then the renovation happens, you get a raise, you get promoted at the same time, back to 400. Slightly below where you were, but that's how the real world works.
Cool. So you said your y-axis is money. Can you be more specific what you mean by money? I think you said it a couple times.
Income or steady.
Income.
Yeah.
So I think you said your the amount you're making per week, right?
Yeah.
So if we start at the top, we're making $500 per week, and that's staying steady. And then all of a sudden we have that rapid decline where we only make $100 per week for a stretch, and then it shoots back up and we're making $400 per week. Is that what you meant by that?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
So our y-axis in this case would be money per week.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Dollars per week? Yeah. So does that make sense to everybody? Alright, let's give them a round of applause. Thanks guys. You guys want to go?
All week.
I got big hands. Get clockwise.
Alright, what do you got for us, Ismail?
So, because you can do this again. Or I can.
Let's give Ismail our attention, please.
You got
So Elise, this is Elise because she has better handwriting than me, so we chose her to do it.
Okay.
So as you guys can tell, the x-axis is time and the y-axis is charging your phone. So in the beginning, the battery life is going down and he charges his phone for a little bit. Then he's not charging it, and then finally he charges it overnight and then he uses it for the rest of the day. And this is the story that we came up with. Tyrone used his phone and charged it for a little bit. Then he used it again. Finally, he charged it overnight, and in the morning, he used it once again.
Cool. I really like that story. I think that fits that graph really well. You use your phone for a while, so the y-axis is the amount of battery left in the phone, and as you're using it, that's kind of steadily going to be going down, and then once you charge it, it spikes back up. And then you use it again a little bit, it goes down, and then when you charge it overnight, it spikes back up again. The only problem I might see with this graph is when you charge it, is it an immediate spike in the amount of battery left in your phone? Or is it more of a gradual thing? It's more of a gradual thing too, right? So that would maybe be a little more gradual rise, but other than that, I think that's a really good situation for this graph. So good job guys, let's give them